My name is Lesk, and I have been a coach for about 7 years and a full-time coach for about 5.5. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about my story of getting into coaching and why you don't need to be an expert to do what we do as coaches and to be a great coach. So first of all, if you haven't watched Alicia's video from earlier today, go ahead and watch that. She does such an excellent job of explaining how we run our business through social media and how you will be totally supported in that. There is nothing you have to figure out on your own. And I'm going to share with you why you also don't need to figure out different things about nutrition or be a fitness expert or anything like that. So I'll start by sharing how I got into coaching. When I first started Beachbody programs, I had been going to the same gym for years and I just was sort of losing motivation for it. I didn't feel like my body was getting challenged and it was taking up so much of my evening. I worked for a startup company and I would go right after work to the gym. Usually I'd have to wait a little bit for a class to start, and then it was a small gym, so I talked to people a lot on the way out. Everybody kind of knew each other, and I wasn't getting home until about 8:30 at night. So also with the startup company, I used to have to travel a lot for my job, and a lot of times I didn't have a whole lot of notice when I was traveling, so I also needed something that I could do remotely and stay in shape even when I was away. So in comes Beachbody programs. I was told about it by a friend of mine who was a coach, and she was a friend from high school. And I wanted to get started with doing some kind of strength training program that I could do at home, because that was one thing I had always said I wanted to do at the gym, was more strength training. But I just didn't really know where to start or what to do. I would always kind of find myself in the free weight section, either kind of always doing the same thing, or I would go into the section with all the equipment where I just felt a little intimidated and felt weird trying to adjust the machines. Felt like a bunch of people were watching me as I was fiddling, trying to get it to work or not knowing exactly how the machine worked. So I love the idea of being able to do strength training at home. I fell in love with the workout program I did, which is one of Beachbody's programs, Katelyn Extreme. But I also fell in love with the format of using social media. So I was in a Facebook group with other clients of hers at the time, and using that social media for the support that was really the reason I wanted to still go to a gym. So the only thing I felt like I was missing by not going to the gym was the social support of having friends there. But now I had friends on Facebook that I could talk to about these workout programs, and it actually worked out even better, because with my friends from my gym, I had to make sure I was either going to be there at the same time as them or I would just miss it completely. But on Facebook, I could do my workout at home, post about it in our group, and immediately have a bunch of people cheering for me no matter what time of day or night it was. And we also shared just different challenges we were having with our nutrition, and we're able to encourage each other to stay on track or get back on track. And I just absolutely fell in love with the format of it. So I officially quit my gym and I went to full-time Beachbody programs. But around the same time, my friend who was a coach who had originally gotten me started with that program had suggested that I think about becoming a coach. So my first response was like, what? I can do this? Like, I don't want to be any kind of expert. I don't want to do personal training. And she assured me it was nothing like that. And like I said, during my 7th year as a coach, I fully agree with her. You do not at all need to be an expert on health and wellness, on fitness. I never do anything in person with my clients. I don't work out with them. I truly just encourage them and teach them what I do and what works for me, and other clients what works for them. And then I just share those tips. So you're mainly the supportive friend that's encouraging people through their own journey. So really with Beachbody, the nutrition programs like, say, 21 Day Fix or 2B Mindset or all the other Ultimate Reset, other nutrition programs we have, are all meant to be the experts. That's going to be the guide that's going to teach them the tools they need to eat well, nourish their body, and get the right fuel that's right for them. The fitness programs, the trainers on the videos are meant to be the experts. They're the people cueing them on form, knowing how to, there's a whole bunch of experts behind the scenes that design these programs to be the best possible efficiency for getting people in shape. They're meant to be the experts. what I help clients do is I figure out what their goals are. I figure out what their constraints are. So do they have a limited amount of time to squeeze workout programs in? Where are their weaknesses in? Are they snacking a lot at night? And then I just recommend one of the programs from the library we have of something that might really help them get started towards their goals. But other than that, I'm truly just a friend to them. It is, as coaches, we're truly just here to say, hey, you belong here. You deserve to make healthy changes in your life for yourself and for your family. And we're going to be here cheering you on every step of the way. I know that life gets in the way sometimes, and we cannot always be perfect with our nutrition and our fitness. So when clients get off track, it is about just helping them get back on track, helping them, showing them a helping hand and saying, hey, I've been off track too. That's okay. Let's get back on and do this together. Let's encourage each other. Let's both restart tomorrow. So really, as coaches, we're just normal people bringing other people along on the journey with us to get healthier. So when I used to go to a gym, as I said, I had friends there at the gym that I would meet, and we had an email chain. So this was way before I was ever a coach. We had a little email chain with 4 of us on it, and we would all just sort of say like, hey, are you going to kickboxing tonight? Or, hey, does anyone want to meet at 6 o'clock at the gym? And we would also say, hey, there's cake in the break room. You guys have to encourage me to avoid that. And we would just encourage each other. That right there that I did for free with my friends is exactly what I do as a coach. You're just meant to be a friend to people. You're not even required to be perfect with your own health and fitness journey. In fact, I don't think perfection is possible. We are just supposed to be the example to show people that, hey, life happens. It gets in the way. We get off track. We're going to get back on track together. You are just bringing people along, lending that hand to say, hey, you belong here too, and we can do this together. What I think has been so neat in the years that I've been a coach is I'm always amazed by how many people don't really have a support system for that. So we're playing a critical role in people's lives of being the friend that's going to say, yeah, it's okay to order that salad even if everybody else at the table is ordering a burger and fries. And we're going to say, hey, yeah, if there's a bunch of cookies in your break room at work, it's okay to say no to those and just pass on by and don't make eye contact. And okay, it's okay that you missed your workout yesterday, but let's get back on track today. What time are you going to do it? I want to hear from you before and after you do your workout. Those are the kinds of things that we do as coaches, and they are so critical to the journey of people feeling empowered to make healthy choices in their own lives. So we really do play a critical role as a coach, and it is so fun and fulfilling that way. So I became a full-time coach about 1.5 years into it. Like I said, I just fell in love with the idea of coaching and being able to take the benefits that I got from being able to work out at home and have that social support and give that gift to other people. And that was just my heart and joy from the beginning of it, and still is. As it turns out, when I started coaching, I found out very shortly after that the startup company I was working for as an engineer might be closing within 1.5 years. So I really just buckled down. I found those pockets of free time that I didn't know I had to be able to 5 minutes shoot a message to somebody, or post something inspiring, or post something in one of our groups on Facebook that I was running, just to say, you know, how's everybody doing? What's everybody struggling with? How can I cheer you on? And that was really how I built my business. So it was a lot of hard work, and a lot of time, but it wasn't hard because I loved it so much. And I just looked at it as, how can I help make one person's journey a little bit easier to be healthier? And that is how I built my business. And then my startup company did in fact close in 2014. So I have been full-time coaching ever since, and it has just been an absolute dream to be able to do something I love so much and feel so fulfilled by, and also keeps me on track with my health and fitness goals, because I'm not going to tell somebody to do something that I'm not willing to do myself. It has just been such a blessing. So I can't believe it is my full-time job and has been for 5.5 years and still going strong. And I just love it as much, if not more, than the first day I started. So it's just been such a joy, and I'd love to share with you how you can do it too. And if it's something that you feel called to, or like anything that I've said or Alicia said or any of the other girls say later today, you just think might relate to something that you'd like to create in your life or you'd like to try, we are here to help every step of the way. So thanks for joining in this sneak peek. If you have any questions, get in touch with me or the coach that invited you to this group, and we'll talk to you soon. Have a great day.